Okay, so next exercise then, if you have a ball, that's just literally a football. You can get proper Pilates balls, or if you don't have anything like that, just use a cushion. Just something to place between the knees. Okay, so again, we're going to be lying on our backs, feet flat on the floor, knees bent. I'm going to place the ball between my knees, and whenever I look down, my knees again should be roughly hip width, just slightly beyond, but nothing really extended beyond that. We want to have our pelvis in neutral position. So much like the pelvic tilts, we're going to take our deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to draw up that pelvic floor, and all I want you to do is squeeze your knees together. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, so we're going to practice that again. So we want you to take your deep breath in. As you breathe out, draw up that pelvic floor, squeeze the knees together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, so this time round we are going to introduce our pelvic tilt. So we're going to roll the marble to 12 o'clock. So we start off pelvis in neutral position, lower back is flat on the floor. We breathe in. As we breathe out, draw up the pelvic floor, tilt the pelvis up so that the marble rolls up, squeeze the knees together. Again, this area is nice and relaxed, there's no tension in the glutes or in the hamstrings. It's all this is braced. And relax. Pelvis comes back to neutral, you can relax the knees back out again. Okay, so we'll practice that one more time. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, draw the pelvic floor, rotate the pelvis, squeeze the knees. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pelvis comes back to neutral and knees can relax. If you feel that you can progress this exercise, we will raise the feet up off the floor. The main thing for this to remember is if you feel that your lower back is starting to lift off the floor and your stomach is starting to dome or your chest is raising up, that means that this area is not ready for you to do this exercise. But this can be a progression as you work through your pelvic tilts and you engage your pelvic floor and you do your knee squeezes. This is a progression onto the next stage. But just make sure that everything stays nice and tight back. It needs to stay really connected to that floor. And if it starts to lift at all, whenever you do this next stage, you're not ready for it just yet. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, pull up the pelvic floor, tilt the pelvis up, squeeze the knees together, and we're going to raise the feet just to there. My back is staying nice and flat on the floor. Again, we're going to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lower the feet back down. So if at any stage you're doing that, and you feel your back is lifting off, and your chest is coming up, you don't do that. You just keep your feet flat on the floor, and you just work through your pelvic tilts and your knee squeezes. Okay, so one more time for that. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, draw the pelvic floor in. You're going to rotate that pelvis up so the marble comes to 12, squeeze the knees together, feet come off the floor, breathe back in, and as you breathe out, slow and controlled movement. The slower you can do that, the more you're working those lower abdominal muscles.